Obsession. Oh, obsession. People want to act like you don't exist. People want to act like they don't pay attention to you. But the obsession of you, it be the truth. Obsession is an addiction. Oh, we can see. Especially when we have relatability to the energy, to be able to identify, keenly aware. It's not to be confused. Obsession, be real. And so if you are here tuning into the message that is here, you are either on one or two. There's only two sides to be on in regards to this equation. Or if neither side, I'm just gonna call that a bot. A bot. Okay? Spectator with no destiny in this realm of perceived reality. Because it's either you're on your mission or you're not. It's either you're a copy or an originator. And that's why you have the copies that want to be the originator copying the originators. So it doesn't matter because it's all cyclical anyway. So that is not even what this is about. Okay, this is about obsession. Woo. Oh, thymus tap. Oh, it's good for your chest. It clears phlegms. Obsessions and breaking free from the addictive obsession. You know what I mean? Especially when people have the obsession with you, with me. Oh, they pretend you see. I don't care. You know what I mean? But oh, baby, your thoughts be wild. Obsessed for real. You're on either two sides of the spectrum, one or two. Which one is you? Doing obsessed. Or the one passionate. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't even know I was gonna say that. Okay, time out for me. I go back inside, you see? And I allow the flow of spirit to just be the delivery. This is the infusion of co-creating from creator. Sense of living in purpose. With intention, focus. Not hocus pocus, but because people do hocus pocus, they think that your magic is hocus pocus too. But passion, baby, burns through. But they be obsessed with you. How many restraining orders must a passionate person get against an obsessed person? Spiritual too, because that's the part of the ignorance that the humans sometimes so passionate about their own path and staying in their motherfudging lane, right? They don't even have time to entertain because they don't even think that way because you're passionate in your own kind of way. Not obsessed with you and what you got going on with you and what you gonna do here. I'm gonna watch you and because you're the muse. You see? And then this card keeps falling out, and I'm like, what is the shadow element of their distorted obsessions? And it's not conceit, it's reality. Like, people be obsessed with other people, you know what I mean? I can say me, I'll be obsessed. Right? And we can think about, they want to bite. She'd be coming out of her sleep state while I be recording. So, because sources in the house, without a doubt, you know? And so it just be very interesting. The obsessions that are addictions that you need help with. So if you're triggered, what are you obsessed about? If you feel me, then you know what I'm talking about. The obsessions be real. Holyfield. You'd be like, well, me? Okay. Right? And like, what? I was just over here A through Z in my own A through Z. And you over here I'm flattered. People got fans, right? You know what I mean? The obsession be real. But their hidden appeal of the deny is so real. Energy be real. Okay, it introduces you in a room before you even shed a flood of mother. A lie. Don't do that this time, Shiva. Uh-huh. Right. So, obsession. What is your obsession? Right? Like smoking cigarettes. I know. That was an addiction, of an obsession, of an energy, right? That plagued me. Years clean. Right? You slay the beast. You get to the root of the pollute. Root work on. Okay. We get to the root of the pollute. I don't even think about that mofo anymore because we got to the root of the pollute and that don't plague me, you see. That was never me, right? So we set ourselves free. You want to break addictions? Let's get to the root of that pollute. Yeah, we can pull cards and we can do all that, but you can keep looking externally for the things outside of you that you need to tend to. Because there ain't going to be no remedy outside of you. You are the elixir, the fixer you see. No matter how many divination tools or how much dabbling in the arts you think. Your evolution is going to be the revolution of the evolution that you take every step to awaken within yourself. Once you get over your obsession, we get to the root of the obsessions, you see. This is my leveling of expertise, you know what I mean? Because addictive conditioning, you see, would plague the best of us. It ain't like the rest of us. It's distasteful, it's petty, sickening. I know what it tastes like because I've come. I was born, bred, raised, right? In mud and shit for days. Now you want to try to send me with your motherfudging plague? Sit your ass down. You thought it was a clown playing around. Just nice because I choose to be. Because I want to be. Because I know the roots of me. See, I was born in the fire. Where you try to set me ablaze. I eat people like you for breakfast every day. But you're trying to send my way. But you thought it was okay. Not today. It's in your touch. But that's what's up. It allows me to channel the obsession that is you. You're trying to plague other people too. So there's two people in this room. The obsessed and the passionate. Challenged by your obsessions with them. Yeah, I said it. Trigger, trigger, pull that finger. Of peace and evolution. Accept no substitution. Knock, knock, knock on wood. You gotta knock, knock, knock on wood. I don't know. I don't listen to this kind of music. You better knock, knock, knock on wood. Or maybe somebody was in the woods, knocking on wood, cutting some wood, doing some dirt, graveyard, freaking kind of shit. Like, hey, I'm gonna get her. I'm so obsessed. That's why y'all ugly. You're gonna need some cosmetics, and y'all be messing with people that are naturally motherfucking beautiful and maybe not the strongest in like their strength or in their power, that they go crazy or whatever the case may be, because that's a spell you cast onto them. You see the beauty spells and all those kind of things. Oh, let's fuck up a lot of shit. Let's get into the cracks of their kind of things, because that's how you maneuver. That's how you do a lot of things. That's what I like to call it space, but right? We develop in that kind of way, right? As an adult, you know, children only mimic what is around them in their surface, like on the surface levels, because they're like empathic in every kind of way. So depending on the level of your empathy as a child, sometimes that can plague you. That was the plague of my mind, even before my mom passed away. I heard things, saw things, dealt with things, and I was distinguishing, learning discernment as young as 5 to say, no, that's not the voice in my mind. That's something else. No, that's external for me, although I hear it internal from me. Oh no, shut up, you see. The things that want to come in and try to attach themselves, you see. My mom used to help me. I understand a lot of the passageway that has come a long way in understanding the development of even my revolution of spirituality that has always been. So the plaguing of the mind, if you don't deal with it, I'm so thankful and grateful to have been dealing with this since a young child, because it's helped me maneuver through it to understand, overstand, and get in my command. Who rules your ship? An obsession? Come on, you're designed to be passionate and obsessed. Get to the root of your obsessions for your peace. Yes, it's a lot of work. You know what I mean, Jenny Bean. But you'll feel whole, and you won't be obsessed with anything external from you that is not you. That's freedom. 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 Freedom, 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 free. Freedom, freedom, free. Freedom, freedom, free. Freedom, freedom, free. Free. All right, I'll show another one. Wait, which one? Freedom, freedom, free. It's because, you know, this one won't mind. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. Free, I'm free, I'm free. I'm free, I'm free. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. Let me see. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. Free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. I don't know, I can't no more. Freedom, right? So necromancy, let's go back into this obsessions, because we want to heal through, because this is a revolution of evolution. I'm not trying to keep information from you, but you need to step on back with your graveyard shifts, thinking that you're going to do something to somebody in their family, right? Because that's what they do. If they can't get you, they try to go down the line. Like, okay, well, who's next in their line that we can get to through their cracks this time? Oh, fuck yeah. Like, seriously. Like, stop with your, like, what is it, Cosmic Wifey? She says Sesame Street. Sesame Street. Oh, man, she's looking cute, too. Sesame Street. Witchcraft. ABC. That phone call saved you on your energy, because I was about to get real fucking righteous with my riot act. What? Okay, my cats are going crazy. Shiva. And Andromeda. They're playing nicely, but they're playing great. Andromeda, what are you doing to your sister? Shiva. Oh boy. Shiva, you okay? Shiva. Andromeda's creeping. So the Andromedans are creeping. It's a wild card moment. But yes, obsessions be real. So if you're here, it's either because people be obsessed with you for real, or you the obsessed one, baby. Obsessed with things that don't serve your highest good. I ain't gonna really be much talking to you from that reference or standpoint because that's not the flip side of the coin that I'll be on. And that's not the energy that I want to be in. And so I can only go with the relatability because that's what the human is going to do with consciousness, right? With wisdom. We're going to operate in wisdom. Like, I don't want to jump on your train of the haterade parade because that shit stains for days and years and cycles of evolution. Be nice to your sister. Hey. So yeah, there's fight. They want to fight you. Hey. Oh, they got the link ears right now. Be nice. Shift the energy. Stop fighting. Good girl. Yeah, you love each other. Andromeda. The Andromedans are aggressive by nature. I really believe that. Like, you know, if you're into the spirituality kind of segment of life, then be open to all spiritualities, mythologies, and things like that. Things that you can find resonance in energy. Like, it doesn't have to be like, don't hold like what Christians do and people in religious structures do. They hold the Bible references as, instead of looking at it like symbolically or multidimensionally or whatever, they're holding true to every line that's said because this person, like, you get what I mean? It's like 3D. It's so very 3D. Like, you know, it's one dimensional. It's one track mind. It's like this one dimension at this time. Listen, I don't want to hear nothing from nobody about anything I'm entitled to, however it is that I perceive, receive, understand, understand. We can intellectually and peacefully communicate if you desire to, but if you have anything ignorant to contribute in any kind of way, I will block your ass immediately. So be mindful about how it is that you even come at me, because I am quick with the sword and I will just, I don't even need to respond to you in any motherfucking kind of way, because I'm not gonna waste my energy on you in that kind of way at all. I'm just gonna block it there. Okay. Right, so like for real, like let's be holy for real, right? So yeah. Whatever you want, man. Ain't no rules here. Man. I want to go to where I gotta go to because I gotta go too. So I want to get back into like, so I'm not gonna just go nonsensical. I want to go necromancy because that's what came up for the ones obsessed. Okay. people from the past be missing your friendships, love, booty, love, whatever the case may be, whether it be intimate and booty, giggle, laugh, whatever. They miss your company. Oh, motherfucking wow. You should have just been a human, a decent, like, you know, and whatever the case would be. Anyways, like, we're not going there. Nah. Waste of energy and space to explain why no is the answer. Yeah, obsessed because they be obsessed for you. Obsessed. Like, if you were like wondering, like, do those people really make fake accounts? Do those people really think about me like 24/8? Do these people talk about me? Like, do these people like want to plot and like, oh, do these people really do these spells on me, my children, my relationships, my career, my business? Like, do these people really try to take from my beauty? Because they feel ugly? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you crazy cat. What's going is my energy, that's why. And then like a little bit, like, because I'm a little bit really high frequency. I hope this you can hear me. Because a lot of the times, like, you know, you catch me on live sometimes, like, I just high frequency, should be going cray, like, be going out. The other day, my son raised her voice and blew out the light. And we spoke about that later, but it was just funny. Raised her voice, blew out the light. My cats are going nuts right now. Okay. Give me a I just heard, oh, she thinks it's a joke. Oh, like a mockery of our ancestors, of our religions, of our whatever it is that you are in, and all this kind of stuff or whatever, right? That's the ignorance that'll win, right? When you just choose to see it one-dimensionally, which is only your way. When we're expansive, when we are evolution, to understand the science of evolution will then intellect will help you to understand that to confine yourself to just one state of being, if that's even in thought, is to restrict yourself, to create the stagnation and to block your own evolution and growth, because you choose to only see and perceive in one kind of solid, one-dimensional kind of way. That it could serve you, whatever it wants to serve you, but when it causes conflict for you in your own stance, that you feel that you have to be argumentative or combative or misuse and abuse and think that you could become totalitarian or tyrannical in your beastie ways because you want to be one-dimensional in your way and you don't want to expand, you want to restrict and constrict and confine, then no, you're going to get knocked out on your ass eventually in life. You know what I'm saying? So fudge out of here with that nonsensical mess, okay, of stagnation and blockages and all that kind of conditioned bullshit that you're going to try to freaking sell me, right? So, nah. Right, so we're not going to go there. But, expansion, evolution, right? The evolution of you, right? People be obsessed and they be faking jocks, acting like they're not, but they got you on clockwise. Like, they wake up, think about you, shit, think about you, pee, think about you, eat, think about you, fucking walk, think about you. Like, for real, the obsession be real, right? And they go the extra, they do the extra to extra, read all about it. They're doing extra, look at necromancy, right? Isn't that like abuse of like that kind of like energy of just like that graveyard shit? Like, I hear like, you know, oh, this is like, you know, thinking with your opinion that your opinion is solid. Your opinion needs meditation. Your opinion needs to go into hermit mode and shut the fuck up. Okay. That's what your opinion needs to do. Okay. Even my own personal opinions need to always go, I'm a hermit mode. Okay. I live my life in hermit mode, because if you take me out of my piece, that's how I've always looked at people. And it's just crazy the leveling of tolerance that we all grow so thick-skinned in tolerating in our lives. When it's finally all removed, you get to really see in from that perspective. Even though I'm like, you know, I like the way, again, Cosmic Wifey used the word popular loner. I love that terminology. Popular loner. So if you're on the flip side, you might be a popular loner. Raise your hand if you're a popular loner. Right? Whichever field of dimension that's going to be on, whether it be social media wise, whether it be personal life wise, right? Right? Having people, I like what the is one of the Meg the Stallion songs when she was like have people singing a cappella, right? With your name, right? If you think about that, like, you know what I'm talking about, right? People know your name, but they sing it on the street, right? Growing up, you know what I mean? People's even own husbands be freaking singing their best friends' names. Popular in that kind of way, right? Like, hey, right. That's why they're obsessed with you, right? It'd be real. So, should be real. Let me get on my microphone, right? Check out my new Etsy shop, even though I'm still offering these on my website too, ENCHANTRESS.com/shop, right? I also have a new Etsy shop, Utopian Mystique shop, so you can check that out to get your own custom made one of a kind, because there was only one of every kind of one, just like you, because you are one of a kind too. And these are amplifiers, these are Reiki infused sound healing, awesome magical little things that I have created. 2.5 years of building these creations that are all literally unique, dope, powerful as fuck, and dope as can be. Get into my amplify that through chakra clear, because this be real. Use it as a microphone to amplify and clear your throat chakra waves clearly in every kind of way, because I be at that poetess empress. That be me, because oh my goodness, scripting, writing, that's all I've ever known in my painful life early on experience. When I used to be in pain, my first go-to place was to write, channel. You can ask all my childhood friends growing up. I used to try, like, my little group of circle of friends that I had, like, that were my best friend that lived across the street from me and all that kind of stuff. I used to always read her my poetry. She was the only one that tolerated my poetry. I'm like, I wrote this poem, I wrote this poem, I wrote this poem, I wrote this poem, I wrote this poem. Yes, I constantly, in real life, speak poetically. I can't help it. I'm always rhyming in every kind of way, and that's just how it be every motherfucking day. I've had people ask, do you always need to rhyme every single time you speak? And I'm like, I don't know, that's just how it be. And that is just how it be, and that's just my freestyle free. And so that's not any kind of like fabrication, that's just for clarification for those that might be like, oh, she's so cute. I am cute. I went off again, right? Okay, so necromancy. These obsessions, they be real, right? Because people realize the real deal Holyfield, they're like, be boring for real. And they be like, she was the fun in my life. She was the only friend that I could go to and talk to about every other friend that I had an issue with. But now you realize too, when you have your friends that they all come to you and they talk to you about every motherfucking body else, when you leave the table, who you think they're gonna talk about? Unless you're banned, right? Some people is like, I don't want to hear that person's name, but they be obsessed. In secret, in the dark, right? Making multiple accounts, right? I'm freaking trying, like, but mad at your progression, right? So just think about the waste of cornball energy that is to be so obsessed with you, right? Outside of yourself, right? With something, a person, place, or thing, it doesn't matter. We think about our obsessions. What are we wasting our time with that does not help our growth? Like, okay, let me reassess myself right here. Let me see what I can do, my dear, to help myself. Because that's all I got. when everyone in the world was trying to take everything away, right? I had to tend to myself, lick my own wounds in every kind of way. Now people want to be like, wait, I'm sorry I hurt you. Sorry I left you. Sorry I played you. Sorry I did this, or I spoke against you, or whatever the case may be, or I still hate you. I want to kick you off your high horse because I just can't stand you. You hurt me in some kind of way, and so I want to get you back in some kind of way. In this life or another life or some kind of thing. Should be real like that out there. People whose obsessions be motherfucking real. And like I said, if you're here and this is resonating in any kind of way, it's either because you are the obsessed party, and I'm sorry that you obsessed. But I think you need to get to the root of that pollute so that you can just move on with your life. That for real. Okay, move on with your own life. Build for you, right? You got these energies that just want to infiltrate your energy because you're the muse for them in their life. Think about that. You inspire a lot of people. That's the other side. The side that I'm gonna talk to. Hey, beautiful. I'm sorry that people are so, cruel and mean, and they want to like dab and jab at you for real. Like, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. I don't care what, even if you've done fucked up things in your own motherfucking life, okay? You have grown, you have evolved, you have learned from those spaces, and you do not repeat those same kind of freaking patterns, and you do not behave in those kind of ways. And first of all, like behavior and character and dignity and morals and all that kind of, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And what you've evolved from and grown from, like, no. Those people do not get to do that. That's why they own you. And I'm not talking about physicalities. They're gonna get mad and get at the physicalities because that's the 3D version of themselves that they're stuck on, that they might feel ugly. That's part of the secret agenda. That's part of it. The bitter, the petty, the evil deeds goes a long way when they feel stuck in their 3D skin. That's why you have like so many different alterations and all that kind of stuff. So they attack people like that too. Like I see people that are always beautiful and they're further enhancing and all this kind of stuff themselves. I just think about all the energy attacks that were sent on them because they are beautiful. And what brought them to that space of a place to feel like they have to keep up. And so I just think about all that kind of stuff. Whatever, but let's talk about the necromancy card, right? So this card fell out twice, and that's why I'm using it before, right? Necromancy, and this is about the obsessions that some people have with you. Seriously, so this is what they're going through, right? So we're just gonna read about it. This is from the Shadow Tarot. I want to read it from here, okay? So whatever. If you want your own wine, I make it for you, okay? But I'm asking everyone to go to my Etsy shop to purchase the wand. But as long as you're cool with waiting for it, like before it ships out, like 14 days or so, I want to go higher because it keeps telling me just 2 to 2 weeks, and just know that divinely like I am protecting, it will get done within that 2-week time span. So and so far, I'm not allowing any kind of like anxiety or stuff like that, and dealing with, in my space, in my place, in my lane, doing it in the way that it is, divinely like I am to do. No complaints from me here too. I'm enjoying making all these wands for you. So they're beautiful too. Really beautiful. Alright, so, and there's gonna be a lot of people that watch this that don't want to give, like, they're the phonies. I call them phonies, right? So you got phony people in your life that you learn to discern from, right? They act like they're about this life, and they act like they about this. They act like they like you. They act like they're for you. They act like they're about this, and they're upset that you shine more than them, or they're upset that they see it that way. And it's not to see it that way because this is not a competition or anything like that, but that's just the way that they see it. So that's why the way I called it out. And they're like, oh, how dare she, like, or they talk about you, or they don't like your shine because
they feel lack thereof in their own. That's the only reason. For someone else to like your shyness because they lack seeing their own. That's the reality of it. No other reason, no matter how they want to paint it out to be and make it look like it's you. You say, oh no, I just can't, I don't like her energy. I don't like she probably faking. But nah, you're looking at your mirror, dude. Do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, 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 nah. Okay. I speak it. Only that which is in alignment with my true purpose path, living from my most highest of powers. I'm divinely led, guided, and protected. Right? Necromancy. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Alright, it involves evoking the spirits of the dead with the aim to know about the future. I'm not allowed to say. I'm not allowed to say. It involves invoking the spirits of the dead with the aim to know about the future. At the heart of this practice lies the strong belief that the dead possess special powers and can protect the living. Necromancers in ancient Greece, while in a state of trance, used to practice summoning spirits at the sanctuaries of Hades and Persephone. Necromancy is a branch of spiritual study. Despite the very doubtful theoretical basis of this art, it has been around since the beginning of human existence. In fact, it is held in esteem by the masses. The church does not deny the fact that having the permission of God, source, departed souls may appear before the living and sometimes even communicate information that people have no idea of. However, its perception as the art of bringing the dead back to life is condemned. Necromancy is regarded as one of the most repelling and dangerous kinds of magic. It is considered particularly dangerous due to the involved ritual capacity to attract negative energy flows and a variety of evil forces that can linger around the magician. Okay, so do you understand, overstand that? To linger around the magician who calls the necromancy to the surface. For you summon what you are. And it is your own hell that you shall live in. If that is what you are. What are you? But that's for yourself. Do you know what I mean, jelly beans? Okay. Oh, speaking like that, even though that's not my accent for that. Join us live this Friday, 10 a.m. East Coast time, 3 p.m. UK time, where Manifestation.MAVEN and I will be going live, okay, on my Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, where we will be covering and discussing openly on our sacred live grounds, right? Ask and it is given by Esther and Jerry Hicks, the studies of Abraham, learning to manifest your desires into reality. And really getting into that root of you know what I mean? And how it's gonna be. Like, how is it gonna be if, right, you ask and you don't really believe what it is that you ask, so then how you expect to receive, right? So we want to get through those kind of things. I have my metaphorical phrase, always wear your metaphorical bra. Believe, receive, achieve, right? I always got my bra on, even though I don't wear a human bra, right? So it be like that. So yeah, I've been freelicious for a many moons. On an everyday basis. I only wear one if I have to. Ever one. It's not like who tells me I gotta wear a bra. Freelicious. Who says one gotta wear panties, right? We've been saving from that purchase for a while too. Only when you must. Freelicious. 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 Yeah, everybody wants to conform and cause I'm freelicious. I'm on the freelicious fashion spree of a rise. You know what I mean? Oh, she crazy, the audacity. How she dare come here wearing no panties and bra? If I come here wearing no panties, no bra. That's how. Bow bow, you want to bow bow? That's why we be nice and firm, baby. Firm, baby. Right? Okay, I'm just gonna stop. Yeah, the ones that can't stand me, they're like, oh. Why are you watching? Obsessed. That's the flip side of the coin that you're on. Those that are watching. Okay, the pretenders, the phonies, right? Hold on, baby girl. I'm gonna read more about you so you can learn about your addictions of obsessions. Okay, that you can tend to lick your own motherfucking wounds. You know what I'm saying? For you, so we could be kumbaya in this world. Cause I don't got no beef with you, but you think you gonna come in my energy, infiltrate in any kind of way, or try to hurt me and my loved ones in some kind of way? I will. That's just not allowed, Spencer. Okay. Okay. Let's say, listen to your own inner compass. Okay. Necromancy. Okay. I don't know where the okay came from, but I always like saying it. Okay. Maybe Cardi B, because she's like, okay, I can't do that though. That's my okay. Okay. Right, so yeah, the negative energy that they summon, if they're negative in their energy, period, that's what they're gonna be summoning, right? You summoning what you are. That's it, period, the end. Many people use this terrible so-called science to officiate their religious and mystical rituals while achieving truly imaginary results, right? Because it's all self-induced. Horror. Right? Okay. Right? So severe energy loss. So these people are experiencing severe energy loss, especially when you take back your power, especially when you're not giving them, paying them no attention, especially when you're not engaging with the theatrics, especially when you don't fall victim to their silliness, right? Thinking that they can just infiltrate and do certain kind of things and then get aggravated or frustrated because they think that they're infiltrating, or like it's, again, like I said, in it's only their imaginary results, right? This is why they reap the karma that they sow, because they're over here trying to inflict misery where misery is only to them self. That's why they say misery loves company, right? So no, don't, when you pay them no company, they experience major energy loss. Like if they don't get your sympathy, they don't get your compassion, they don't get your frustration, they don't get your anger, it's whatever. So it's whatever energy they can get out of you to muster up towards them. That's it. Like if they, so these are the ones too that, you know, victimhood minds or lack thereof minds or negative low vibe too. Like these are just energy succubus kind of energies that want to get a reaction out of you because your energy feeds their lower vibrational spirit. Real talk. Okay? So don't feed it. If you can't speak in a way or operate in a way that you don't have control, like you just reactive, you want to explode and all this kind of stuff, then you need to check yourself, and that's just period. Like you shouldn't be so reactive, period. That means you are what? Dead fish swimming with the flow. You just reacted to everything that's around you. Are you really in control then? Right? So, right, they experience this, like they experience anxiety, depression, discomfort, and stress, psychological coercion. This is addictive behaviors, false sense of self, false sense, period, and the abuse of power. So they fucking over divinations, like, so, but think about the spirits that you're engaging with. You're you're engaging with your low vibe energy spirit, how truthful can you be? If you're low vibe and you're deceitful, your spirits are deceitful too. That's why you can't. That's why they say it's dangerous. Flip side of that coin, because they are deceitful too. If that's the case, it's deeper than that. That's a very superficial layer of a layer that I went that is very superficial, but as simplified as I can make it, because I'm not going to go there in this topic of conversation on my fucking channel. We can do that on somebody else's channel. I want to go dive into those kind of waters of stupidity in terms of intellect, that the human can perceive certain kind of things, but that's the reality of their evolution of intellect, because a person can only meet you in the place that they are in, period. Right? False sense of self, abuse of power, weakness, sickness, bluff, intimidation. They're intimidated by you, right? Because they find you intimidating. They're intimidated, right? Not that you're intimidating, they're intimidated, right? You aggravate their weakness. That's asking them to come to the surface and become strong, but they go about it in a different way. They perceive it in a sickening kind of way, right? Like, people think that they're entitled to your energy too. They think because they become this or that, they're your lover, your friend, your child, your grandparent, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin. Oh, but I'm your cousin. Okay, and oh, but I'm your sister. Okay, and oh, I'm your mom. I'm your dad. I'm your child. Okay, and oh, I thought we were best friends. And oh, but you're my husband. You're my wife. And that means you could violate my energy, my space, and I'm entitled to, you're entitled to me? That people are pissed the fuck off because they're upset because I'm not giving them only the attention. Are you fucking kidding me? And false sense, fearfulness, depression. So you wish these people well, right? Closing out cycles of truth. That is what they're going through, right? The obsessed and the passionate. The obsessed are going through these kind of things, and they're upset, especially if you're pulling back your energy and you're not tending to their sickness, right? You don't want to enable a sickness, an addiction. And then they want to infiltrate their sickness onto you. I think about that with my smoking addiction. When I smoke cigarettes, I'm like, okay, what part of my addiction am I missing that I don't see? Because this is not for me. This doesn't even pair up to my reality of lifestyle. Like, this is not my lifestyle. Like, I live a healthy lifestyle. How is this a part of it? Like, I don't even want it. Like, what is my obsession with this cigarette? Right? What is this obsession with the cigarette? Let me meet face on what's my obsession here. Let's get to the root of this obsession, because it ain't the cigarette. Right? Whatever you're obsessed with, that's not your solution, that's not your elixir, that's not your fixer, that's not your reason, that's not your cause for your reason at being obsessed with me or somebody else or something else or addicted to something. So that's your first step, acknowledging that obsession you feel you think you have, or that you just can't get yourself unwrapped from, comes from somewhere else. Let's start inner reflecting on out to get to the truth of what that's about. And sometimes a lot of the stuff, like especially when you remove everything from the atmosphere that has been externally infiltrating itself to you that you may have not even been aware of, in the moment that they're fucking gone, you can see all their energy attachments that have attached themselves to you that don't belong. So you get to one by one take this off. Like, oh shit, this person put that on me too? Hold up, that ain't mine. Hold up, that ain't mine either. And then you hear slate clean. Then they want to come back. right? No. No. But anyway. Anyway. Right? Obsessed. And passion. So. I'm not here to tell you which side of the coin you fall on. But I'm a passionate soul. I know that I can say that proudly. Right? Symbol of Venus spirit. So that's all. Agate, symbol of Venus spirit. Right? Okay. So, busy. I gotta go. Ready? I gotta go. Right, we're gonna read that real quick. And then we're gonna close. Thank you for tuning in with I hope that this was helpful to you in some kind of way. You can like, comment, share. Energy of reciprocity goes a motherfucking long way to the abundance and prosperity to yourself, right? About what it is that you choose to do for you, because anything that you do is a ripple effect. You know what I'm saying? Right? Okay, beautiful. So, ooh. Prosperity for the passionate. Because I was going obsession and passionate. So for you passionate folks, okay? Haggett, transmuter of metals, governs 21 provinces and is in charge of all things related to demons. Okay, the government of venereal concerns is entrusted to Haggett, and the person possessing his character is adorned with all beauty. Yeah. He converts copper into gold in a moment and gold instantaneously into copper. He also gives faithful serving spirit. Card meaning: prosperity, sensuality, love of nature, abundance, indulging in luxury, wealth, compassion, friendliness, resolving conflicts. Beautiful. So there goes your update on the passionate souls and the obsessed. That's what it's going to be called, okay? Passion, update on those passionate souls. The card for you. Haggett, prosperity, abundance to you, end of conflict at this time, and to those of you obsessed. If you continue with your obsessions, well then you know what you are reaping, what you are sowing, and so therefore you will continue with your own anxieties, depression, self-inflicted self-sabotage. And no matter how much witchcraft you think you're sending someone else's way, you're only sending it to yourself. So stop harming you and those that are around you who are there to love and support you. Be grateful for the placement of where it is that you are. Start keeping a gratitude journal so that you can shift your energies of perspective about you and yourself and your own life, right? Right? Sometimes it's hard to find things that you want to be grateful for, but you know, start finding reasons to be grateful. Seriously. Okay. Help yourself. Okay, till next time. I guess this is going to be kind of like a new series, I hear. Obsessed and passionate, the updates between the two worlds. Till next time. Love and alchemy to each and one. Love and alchemy to each and every one of you, beautiful souls who are here for evolution, no matter what side of the spectrum you fall, passionate or obsessed. Which one are you? Are you passionate or are you obsessed? Breaking it down. Okay. Next time, beauties.